My father taught me how to build a house when I was 12 years old. He handed me a hammer and said, "George, a house is only as strong as its walls." He wasn't just talking about wood and brick. He was talking about a man. If a house has no walls, the wind gets in, the rain gets in, the thieves get in. And if a man has no walls, if he opens his mouth and lets everything spill out, he has no structure. He has no strength. I look at the world today and I see men with no walls. You're told to share everything. You broadcast your breakfast. You tweet your anger. You post your bank account. You think you are being authentic. I am here to tell you, you are being foolish. I have lived 97 years. I have seen fortunes lost because of a loose tongue. I have seen families destroyed by gossip. There is power in silence. Today, I'm going to teach you the 7 things you must keep inside the walls before it's too late. Number 1, never tell anyone your next move. Sun Tzu said it. The Bible says it, and I am saying it. If you are going to launch a business, shut your mouth. If you are going to ask that girl to marry you, shut your mouth. If you're going to quit your job, do not whisper it to a soul until the letter is signed. Why? Because the moment you tell someone your plan, you release the pressure. Your brain tricks you. You get the congratulations before you've done the work. You feel the satisfaction of the victory without fighting the battle. And then you lose the hunger. But there is a darker reason. Not everyone wants you to win, even your friends, especially your friends. They love you, yes, but your success shines a light on their failure. If you tell them, "I'm going to write a book," they will say, "That's nice, George, but isn't that risky?" They will plant the seed of doubt, and that seed will grow into a tree that blocks your path. Move in silence. Let your success make the noise. Number 2, your money. This used to be common sense. Now it's a lost art. Never tell anyone how much you make. Never tell anyone how much you have lost. And never tell anyone how much you have saved. I grew up in the Depression. We didn't talk about money because nobody had any. But when I started making a little in the 50s, I made the mistake of bragging. Just a little. I bought a new car. I told my cousin what I paid for it. The next week, he needed a loan. The week after that, another friend expected me to pay for dinner. Money changes people. It changes the eyes they look at you with. If they know you have it, you become a bank. If they know you don't have it, you become a charity case. You want to be a man? Be a mystery. Drive a reliable car. Wear clean clothes. Take care of your family. But keep the numbers in the ledger and keep the ledger locked. Number 3, your acts of kindness. Listen to me closely. This is about your soul. If you help a man in trouble, if you give money to the church, if you shovel the snow for the widow next door, take that secret to your grave. We live in an age of performative virtue. People record themselves giving food to the homeless just to get likes on the internet. That is not charity. That is marketing. When you brag about being good, you cancel the good. You traded the heavenly reward for a worldly applause. I helped a young man pay for college 30 years ago. He never knew it was me. He thought it was a grant. Watching him graduate, watching him succeed, knowing I played a part, but taking no credit, that was the best feeling of my life. It builds a quiet pride, a fortitude. You know who you are. You don't need them to tell you. Number 4, your family grudges. We all have them. The brother who stole from you, the mother who didn't love you enough, the wife who doesn't understand. It burns, I know. It burns like a coal in the chest. But do not hand that coal to a stranger. When you complain about your family to outsiders, you are betraying your clan. You are showing the world the cracks in your foundation. And mark my words, people love a crack. They will put a wedge in it. If you tell your co-worker that your wife is nagging you, that co-worker will remember. And one day, when you have forgiven your wife, that co-worker will still look at her with disrespect. Resolve your conflicts with the person. If you have a problem with your brother, you go to your brother. You don't go to the bar and tell the bartender. That is cowardice. A man handles his business behind closed doors. Number 5, your deepest vulnerabilities. Now, the psychologists today, they will hate me for this. They say, be open, cry, share your fears. And I say, be careful. There's a time to share fear. With your priest, with your doctor, maybe with your wife in the dark of night. But do not tell the world where your armor is thin. The world is not a nursery. It is a jungle. If you walk around telling everyone, I am insecure about my intelligence, or I am terrified of conflict, you are handing them the knife to cut you with. I had a business partner once. I told him I was afraid of public speaking. 3 years later, when we were fighting for control of the company, guess what he used against me? He forced me onto a stage knowing I would crumble. Share your scars. Scars mean you survived, but do not share your open wounds. Let them heal first. Number 6, the secrets entrusted to you. This is the measure of your honor. If a man looks you in the eye and tells you his trouble, if he trusts you with his shame, you become a vault. You throw away the key. I see men today gossiping like schoolgirls. Did you hear about Tom? Did you hear about the affair? It makes me sick. If you cannot hold a secret, you are not a man. You are a sieve. And I will tell you this. If you gossip to me, I know you will gossip about me. And I will never trust you again. Be the man that people can come to. Be the dead end for rumors. Let the gossip die when it reaches your ears. And finally, number 7, your enlightenment. When you figure something out about God, about life, about the universe, don't go preaching it on the street corner. True wisdom is silent. The man who knows does not speak. The man who speaks does not know. I see people reading one self-help book and trying to fix everyone else's life. It's arrogance. Your life is the sermon. If you have found peace, show us by being peaceful. If you have found strength, show us by being strong. Don't tell me you are a good man. Show me. You might think I'm an old grump. You might think, George, the world has changed. We share now. Maybe. But look at the anxiety. Look at the depression. Look at the loneliness. We are connected to everyone, but we trust no one. Build your walls, not to keep people out, but to keep yourself in. Keep your mystery. Keep your dignity. And for God's sake, keep your mouth shut and your eyes open. You'll learn. I just hope you learn before you're 97. Because by then, you can't take the words back.